I saw. Because I guess he got attacked in jail, and I guess no one did anything to stop him from getting beaten. But typically, that's what happens to child molesters. Oh man, that sounded like a little. That's not what I wanted. Kyle, chill out. Yeah, 20k DPS on the arcane. Man, I hate these like confirm you're a human images. Like when they make them the smallest cubes that they possibly can. It's like, how the crap am I supposed to tell if that's like a boat or someone's foot? When you make, well, and then it's like some distant off object off. You see like a hill and a mountain. You can't tell. I was like, there could be a bike in that. It's like I can't tell because it's a mile away from like the thing, and there's a tiny, tiny little box. Tiny, tiny. And you're just like, I don't know. We're gonna guess. Yes. At least the ones where they normally do like straight signs are pretty obvious, but like the one I got today for like boats, I can't tell. I was like, it looks like corners of objects. I was like, it's like one of those, what is this image of where it's like super zoomed in or whatnot, and you're like, oh man, that's so totally like a lizard's like scales or something, and it turns out to be like some food. What I want to do right now. It's more alt leveling maybe. Ben last night he goes, oh my god, he's like, I can't create any more characters. It says I have the maximum characters. I'm like, you've got 50 characters? I was like, Jesus. That's what I want to check out. I want to see. Yeah, see, it won't even allow it. So we got all 5 of those. So we'd need. So I'd need 6 more. And the only one I don't have duplicates of is Warlock and Monk. Oh yeah, Demon Hunter.
Oh, here's a war wagon.
Prisoner spawn up. Sure. One country. Two words. That's right. Yeah, my it's not working. You're into the AoE. Here. As long as you tag him, like. I think you must have. Two. Yeah, you did. In part. Let's put that in. Send him. Yeah, I think I'm done.
Yeah, we're good. Just looking. Oh, there's a rare.
Alright, that's spawn. Just go to Blackmake Descent. Try taking it. Skip that. Access connection from.
Oh, you got disconnected.
Just from the chat server. Then it reconnect.
Oh.
Any macros. Keybind ice. Mirror. Just one. Keys.
Mirror.
Soft GCD. I've been pressing IC. Same time. It's work. Extensively.
It's only 6 damage.
Oh.
But it's a good.
Tail before. Yeah, you're
Yeah, your leader, damn it. Let me guess, you're gonna hit me back with a gee golly dab. I didn't notice.
Gone.
I need to tell you, Ree, the '70s called and they want their level of aggression back. I just feel like if you were getting a fight with someone at like a store because like obviously they sold you some jank stuff, it'd be like listening to like an angry Flanders.
at a store. Suck, I guess.
How could you not get angry at a store? Clearly, you've never bought something, gotten home with it, and realized that it was like junk.
So some grocery store.
I mean, you can get mad at a grocery store too. They can still sell you some janky stuff.
It's so fun. Every
See,
alright, my goal.
I think it should be fun.
Your goal. Alright, but we need to. And there's like you have like sit there with dude just switch so we can load.
You're asking for a bit much there, Ree. I don't like the way you're saying that.
We got
Fury to the shield. Civilians. I just not get credit for that. Was horrid. I'm yes,
there any way to like skip like the starting zone for demon hunters or no?
Like two. Oh, it silenced.
I know, I hate.
Okay, I have to log out and log back in real quick. I gotta deactivate that. The funny part is it starts you at level 8 now as a demon hunter, right? And like it'd be like, just let me get out of here by level 10. So that way I can just jump somewhere else. Archie's disabled.
And killed through that. See?
So why is it?
Stayed.
I know, I've been.
Fall down. It's like reserve. That right. Probably just means it's fine.
You beat the other dude. Oh yeah, boss mages.
Storm. If I had a good team.
Why?
Some people don't know the secret was slants. Some very hard stuff. Alright, where am I? Teleport. Here, I want to use con mod. It's hard now. So, wait until Shadow then.
Legion content's hard now?
I'm out.
Gross.
Yeah, that's fine. I have a whole set already. Yeah, it does. Sweet.
Where's Kor, man? I thought we were gonna do Mythics.
I need to. It's like one's in, one's a mythic for answers and yeah.
Well, there's a lot.
Well, on a good note, at least we don't have to kill the boss at the end of Mechagon or at the end of Nomergon.
Oh yeah, squish.
I have to go. So it's gonna force me to go back to Hall's to go see it. It's corrupted again.
The one thing about Valhalla just means I gotta get a. It means I can shave my beard off sooner than I want, which is nice. No, no, because my phone's not for anyone to mess with. No one should even know it's here.
Two, five, five. Last one.
Then you need to ask John for his. Okay, then if he
Dude,
said
it's
no,
really
it's his
second
phone.
Out of seven. It's made seven.
But
This was a case. Uh,
Crossman.
the lag here is real, not gonna lie.
Hunter. Smith. Crossman.
out. Levels versus kill one.
Now, what was that you said? You say new rotation, but I haven't seen any real difference. Yeah. I mean, most of the stuff added, in all honesty, was like survivability flavor, if anything. Like ignore pain and all that. I mean, in a DPS rotation, I'm not really gonna use it now if I need like an oh shit button. Like I don't understand. Like this like isn't even loaded. Why is this add-on giving me errors in game right now? Archie for archaeology.
Not even loaded.
Yeah, it's not even loaded.
Delete it.
That's the weird thing. Not even loaded.
Some of the like the
That's why I'm like confused on why it's giving me error messages like that because it's not even enabled. It's kind of making me a little bit on the mad side. Yeah, the only one that matters is what, the 6,000?
yeah, dude. That
That might be what I do, is delete it because showing a quest here. Like everything I do, it like pops up like an error message for it, and it's like I don't understand. I honestly probably could just get rid of it.
Trucks.
I'm actually surprised that they're available. I'm not gonna lie. Exit real quick here. So we're just gonna get rid of Archie. Archie wants to give me trouble. It's not like honestly I've done a lot of like um, archaeology that I honestly need it right now.
Dude, I'm so. Like, I've done. Still, like.
I did it when it first came out.
Like there's some like even like I've done a bunch of it too, and there's still ones that I haven't gotten for certain races, like from like when it first came out, because it's like goddamn rare.
Two-handed sword rolls, I
Bone wrap. Dark Killer.
Like it's probably like the
One year I went
trolliest.
farming for- got it on my-
You lucky. You have no idea how hard I busted my ass for that.
Priest, I got it.
I've never gotten it on my because you have to open the jar, right? And I think is the recipe bind on pickup or is it bind on account pickup?
Find
Now it's Draenor treasures that are giving me issues. Well, I guess now you can do it where you relearn all the right, all the recipes or whatever. Like before, if you had to pretty much see now it's another one that's giving me all errors. Jesus.
the
That's
I want to do
Dark Shore after I did
Oh,
my
that's
full
right.
part.
Do what?
Probably got
I mean, the only thing I really need is the whatchamacallit. But yeah, I mean, I don't mind. But yeah,
It's, expansion's over.
it depends. I mean, they could technically make it. I haven't either. I think I'm missing like 4 or 5. I think one of them I absolutely missed out on because they like killed it.
I wish that one was orange. by nature.
Let me just finish up these quests here.
See where yeah, I don't.
Let me log over. I'll do it with Dab. Screw it. I'm coming right now. That means every day from the 10th, probably, I'll probably stream Valhalla from when I get off work. So I'll get into costume or whatever, get into the feel, and then probably stream it until like 2 in the afternoon. Get in as many hours as I can. Only bad thing is now that it separates it out further is more of the big streamers are going to play it more now, and that gives me more competition. So if you guys have to log in and just AFK in my stream, that's okay. At least get me above that like 10 floor cap. Like you have no idea how much like up the list it takes me if I can just get above 10 viewers. Like I've noticed when I scroll down, once you hit like 10, like after that it's just a slew of people with less than 10 votes and it's just and if you're or not 10 votes but 10 viewers and like it gets really bad in like the 5 to like 1 viewer count area. Like it gets really bad. Like at that point, you might as well not even be streaming because with just one viewer, you're so far down the list. Unless someone chooses to raid you and is like, "Oh man," it's not going to be good.
I
You know, I honestly don't know, but
we have to
yeah, on my screen,
let me
Stop.
I guess I should probably go grab the 2 quests.
oh
These I'd have to. These are what? Yeah, because this would be what, a war effort. Yeah, because all I need is to kill Rokon and Tor for of war, which ironically I have no heroic. Yeah, and then I just need Fosruk, Caravan, Goliath, Venomoris, and Cresting to Goliath. So I just needed the five, just like I predicted, and then Nature's Call here. I don't know the one heroic one that I did on, like, I think it was my rogue on the horde side. Oh my god, oh my god, that took way longer. It took way longer than it needed to. But then again, I felt like no one was out collecting anything. They just were like, oh man, let's just powerhouse our way through, and that was just not working. Yeah, because it took us forever and a day to like upgrade. Like I felt like they thought they could just power their way through. That Pally or whatnot that you go up against, he was just like one shotting people. It was so bad. Oh my god, he was a beast. Speaking of which, you know what I can do right now? I can get rid of this. I don't even know why I'm flagged. Oh, I know why I'm flagged right now. Because that damn Fury Warrior out in Legion and whatnot kept killing my priest while I was leveling and wouldn't let me level, so I logged on Dab and blew his ass up. That's why. Yeah. Freaking I was questing with Damatrix and fucker kept killing me. And like he, of course, yeah, and he was a few levels above me, so of course he's gonna blow me up. And he was always waiting until I was in combat and shit. So I killed him once and he fucking instantly logged out. But it was pissing me off because it's like, come on, man, for real? It's like, let me do my quest. I was like, that's not what I want. That's what I want. But I was like, I've had enough of this shit. Yeah. I guess go for the transmogs from that little Najatar thing while I wait for him. I killed all the stuff from the summonings. Now I can just go back and kill the stuff that has transmog items, I guess. I don't necessarily like the fact that like I can't get the other items. That kind of frustrates me. So Mardiv's laboratory. So like I can get the shield, I can get the one-handed sword and the two-handed sword, but like the one-handed mace, I can't even obtain that. Even though I can equip one-handed mace, it's not even obtainable to me, and that kind of like frustrates me. The mobs that you summon, they have transmog gear that they can drop basically, but it's not even. Some of them aren't obtainable by all classes, so that's like frustrating. It's like I can equip it, I should be able to obtain it, whether I can use it or not. But I mean that's just kind of garbage. That obviously it's something that I can use. So what do I need to? So I think I have to summon coral-shaped greatsword. I think that's from the spawn of Salgus. If the list lines up. Coral sharpened greatsword. We're just gonna check to make sure so I don't summon the wrong goddamn thing. But yeah, so I went and blew his ass up. Because like I said, it was pissing me off. And it didn't help that like he killed me like 3 or 4 times, but then like before that, like a horde mage killed me like twice. And I was like, I'm not having this anymore. I was like, screw it. Because the horde mage was like level 120 and was making it a huge pain in my ass.
I'm not even. It's just, you know, not,
We'll see how bad it is.
and I'm playing.
What's the name of the thing?
It's time.
Coral Sharpened Greatsword. Well, there was like the one that was just like a level 120 demon hunter that was just like at one of the flight points for like the main questing hubs, just killing alliances they were coming in trying to quest. It's like, are you for real? And of course, the guards can't do any damage to him, so he's just standing there. And it was just like, oh my god. The funny thing is, like when I was on Dab and Saramore with all the horde out there that were doing their stuff, not once did like any of them mess with me. But I go to level with my alts, and all of a sudden, like everyone's like, I'm just gonna shit on everybody. Come on, spawn a Salgus. So just like I thought. And for the spawn of Salgus, I need small earth and greater water. Small earth and greater water. Bam. I don't know, man. This thing's actually kind of kicking my ass. Yeah, if I want to put it on my bars. Like before, this was like not a problem to kill this thing. No, there we go. I got the Coral Greatsword. See what it looks like. I mean, it's nothing too fancy. That's like a really, really long, thin blade. Like, not gonna lie on that. I went and farmed the the big red ray gun or whatnot. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, I did. It wasn't too bad. Everyone was complaining on the forums that they were afraid with the level squish it'd make him hard. I was like two-shotting him still. And he was like a level 45 mob. Well, that's their own fault for farming on a low level tune. No, that's why you don't farm on a low level tune. They want to complain about farming stuff. They need to go back to when like there was like a 1 in like 20,000 to get those whelp pets. Which, mind you, I got the one in the swamplands really quickly. All I did was bitch to Wreath, and it instantly dropped. And he's like, "I hate you so much." God bless Wreath. May he rest his soul. He's not dead. It's probably Happy's Raider IO.
Check rate. It actually shows on my main though. Shows my mains.
But yeah, there was nothing like that really blew my mind. The good thing is like having spell reflect and stuff like that, having that flavor, especially on like a boss fight now, that I could do like, oh man, big cooldown, big attack coming in, ignore pain. You know, stuff like that. The fact that it gives me like some survivability mechanics back.
Need a minute.
That's true.
Enabled area, right? Why nothing work? Oh, maybe because the seasons.
Oh look, they did patches for stuff in the barbershop. Maybe that means when I can actually go do my Worgen now. That was pissing me off the other day. Something hardcore. Hmm. Let's take a look. Whoa, yeah. Yeah, Krusty Krab pizza. Yeah, I'm here. Are we getting in? Yay. Well, it's not really, it's just a roll check. Well, yeah. It was a roll check for a queue up. Yeah, we're in a group of 8.
Stupid things that mine get chest. Sick of those. Why did every single have to have an item to make a region to unlock a chest every different zone? So 6 different things you had to have in
The chest.
your
I always thought
Cleave and kill anger.
should have been.
By the way,
The hell was right there?
just did insignia for this. That buying it scales up much stamina out of it. I mean, that one.
Is it trade?
That's what I'm saying. Just go get that one. 50 scale. Maybe level 80 or 70.
I only have.
Oh, this will be the first time that I've gotten to test out Gentheku.
So, let me out.
Since I switched over to it, I haven't done anything with it. So we'll get to see how powerful it is. Yeah. Because as soon as we lost corruptions, I took all the extra gear that I had in my bank that was possibly side grades, but only was, yep, min maxed it again. I increased my damage by 200 just by doing that, so I instantly took my damage back up. So
Considering doing like 2,000.
so I haven't had a real chance to test it.
Yeah, that.
Exactly. And without the haste amps, haste isn't as valuable of a stat. I mean, it's still not bad, but I mean, I'm not getting as much of a bonus from it anymore. So I was able to switch out some stuff. I mean, I've still got 29% haste, but I was able to get more crit and mastery in the long run. My versatility still blows.
Should just go for.
That's why I was like confused. I was like, man, I miss the days where crit used to be the thing for arms warriors. It was like haste really didn't like do much for us. Like, yeah, it could help you with your global cooldowns, but crit was the way to go because once you like if you hit like a crit execute back in the day, you'd be looking at like tons of damage. I don't want to be able to do like a bunch of 30k executes. I want to do that 200k execute. That's what I miss. Because that was always what arms warriors were the bigger numbers, not the faster numbers, which was Fury. Arms was the big crits, especially with the execute spam at the end of stuff where you'd pop like recklessness and all that shit. That's where it was. 22%. Like a free crit.
Yeah.
Uh, don't. I know the one ability. I mean, nothing that I'm aware of.
I don't.
I know there's stuff that if well, I know with like if I hit with overpower, it increases my next execute by like 10% or whatnot, or my next mortal strike, and I can stack that twice. And then of course if it crits, I mean it can do some pretty juicy damage, but most of the time, you don't do it that way. I wanted to look at deep wounds because I know there's more stuff that procs it now. Deep wound. Deep wound. Mortal Strike, Colossus Smash, Cleave, and Blade Storm all do it. But now I don't think it's if I hit it with 3 on Cleave. And I guess now if I have like the effect from whatchamacallit, I can cleave or whatnot, and that takes the overpower or whatnot. But yeah, most of my stuff that I got was like flavor stuff. Because now I've got like Shattering Throw, Shield Block, Shield Slam, Spell Reflect. So I mean, nothing It's like my rotation is suddenly going to change. I'm not going to be using shield block or shield slam in like a mythic situation unless I need survivability. Which even then I think I had probably. I wish they'd make Rend baseline again because in all honestly, like Rend used to be. I mean, it was like what 5 rage to use back in the day, and you just like. I mean, I just don't understand it. I mean, with what arms you used to, or with protection, if you did the ground stomp, you would put rend on everything, which helps with threat management for one. And that was one of the reasons why you also spammed it too, obviously because it created threat, but also you'd rend everything, which helped out with your damage as a protection tank. Just like what with devastating blow used to also hit a second target as well. But like I don't know why they were like, oh man, let's make rend an ability because what you only choose rend if you're PvPing. But like there were but it was a good baseline bleed effect. And then coupled with deep wounds, I mean, it wasn't like groundbreaking, not like the bleed effects from like druids that are nasty as balls. But I wonder how looking for Raid Nylatha is now. That boss was a bitch to kill with corruptions. I can only imagine what it's like now. Killing Nazoth. God. Oh yeah, I bet you that's terrible.
I bet they just dialogue.
I doubt it.
They just kind of number.
Well, more tanks the merrier. Let's all be tanks.
Not really.
I'm gonna I'm gonna respec to a tank, and they'll think I'm a DPS because that's my role.
Strength. People are tanks at the Twilight.
Are they? Are they really happy? Are they? Are they?
Um, cool. I always wanted to try that. Strength the with like 4 tanks. Well, everyone's health would be 2 million.
That's so funny. Like, what was Blizzard thinking that they wouldn't like? Did they not like think that like, oh man, there's gonna be a raid group that just goes all tanks?
Let's make strength the and we'll make it so every time there's another tank in the party, you get an extra 3% health.
There's a lot of. Yeah, they.
Well, at that point, if a whole bunch of Twilights procced, I mean, Jesus Christ.
7.
Like, by,
Jesus Christ.
like
Swift Zulian Tiger for 9 million.
Do you accept?
No, I accepted. Swift Zulian Tigers at gold cap. I flew over to the black market just to take a look. Like, I'm sorry, man. If you're willing to pay 10 million, I mean, you better. You might as well have already had the Brutosaurus or whatever.
dude,
Jesus.
there's people making
Just millionaires this game in my
Actually buy.
yeah. I was
I just
probably not
watched.
give a shit either.
I didn't play Bobby.
I grew up
And then
going
I
to
realized,
these
like,
games. I grew up going to these games and stuff, so it shows up basically. You can't that sort of cap. It's unfair.
it's like select few
The
instead of
Dodgers
the
have
original.
this
Yeah,
year.
the Yankees.
Tampa Bay
Red Sox.
Rays. Tampa Bay Rays are in the series. They're like the A's of the East. School.
You know what they could have gone and fixed? That goddamn fighting these horsemen now sounds.
They hit by somebody. It's like 18 people in that game. So they can like through his control X. Sound off.
Man, you can definitely tell they definitely nerfed down deep wounds. Damn it! I can't do any DPS in the fight. He keep freezing me.
Arrows in their heads.
You're like,
I know, right? Still frozen.
because
Still frozen.
See that?
I was up there until I was frozen for that whole fight.
Sucks really.
Players.
That would have
But since this has just been one long pull, man, it's kind of hard to get back my DPS.
sucked.
I was like number like one there for a while, and then like as soon as I got frozen, I was screwed.
Team. Like those.
Damage on those things.
I've climbed back up to 7.
Single targets. Things not. And get good keep DPS in. Ramp up time.
Clumped up. Go up. Hitting guy.
Really slants.
I can't tell. Exactly.
Supposed to be decent now.
I like. I can't.
Dude, pile all sprayed me giant 8 shit.
There's like
Foresight.
Yeah, yeah, bring in the lag. Wait, when did I close my recount? That's what she said.
Yeah, I can't tell. Like,
Oh, I got double charge, bro.
That sounds like a you problem.
She probably there's no health, so I didn't try. Now. It's hurting me.
somebody.
Taking a shot stings. Stings.
We should be heading towards lumber, right? Or
Oh,
Cinderfall.
it won't.
Hey, I keep
Sounds like a tank right now.
Kor&Dab.
Do we even have a tank over here right now? And a healer?
We have a healer. Suck. Hanging this guy.
I got you.
React fast.
Once we take care of the big shredder guy, it shouldn't be so bad, but this is not tickling. I'm about to die, so. Oh, yeah.
I got you. I got you. Actually, substantial.
Oh, that hurt so hard. This is good. Still. Still
Yeah.
is good. Tsunade. Actresses.
But you don't do anything.
She's
You just
55.
put a little.
Able to have connection. Be mad, sad. It's really
That would be kind
love for it. Be a good
of.
if I
You
tried.
need it.
I could do those villains have deep monotone sound.
Yeah, you can definitely tell they tone down
From anime.
deep wounds because it's number 3 on my abilities. It's not even number 1. Blade Storm.
That's you. So you're
Yeah, like 30 to 40%. Yeah. So you can definitely tell that they've toned that down.
Base. Out so I can.
Because I keep scrolling over it just to see where Gentheku's bleed effect's falling out. Let's see. Cut of Death is number 11. Well, saying that it's not even guaranteed to be up at any given time. Because you got to get it lucky enough to get it to proc. And there's no way to guarantee a proc.
Never get out of combat. So max. I haven't reset it. So. An area shoulder. Damage higher. Two. Shot.
Hmm. What do you mean? Maybe you're just leaving on it or weird.
A lot of sources you have. Yeah.
Are we sure this is like heroic and not like normal?
Yeah. Heroic. Q4. Take heroic. I think you need to be base to win as main tree.
All that matters is like I've got a 40% increase to my damage now. And I got 2 glaives. Where is everybody?
All common. Hazard mech. This is like a random attack that came in.
I'm up to number 3 on my DPS. Oh no, I might die. I might die.
I got you.
Ah, oh my god. Whew, that got scary.
Woohoo! This time.
Kyle language. Yeah, I'm number 1 on mine. Woo!
Two first.
I can.
You're a liar.
Yeah,
Ugh.
if we were really top five.
Yeah, I got you 4th on mine too. Ree was clearly just chilling out in the base, letting us do all the work.
Just
He can die, so he's not seeing it.
You're welcome.
Sixth.
What's his character's name? I don't even have you. Whoa, what is this Pally doing that he's pulling 6k all of a sudden?
probably
Like, how do you even know if you have one of those abilities?
start.
Get a debuff area. Let's go now.
Okay, so this Hunter's one of them.
Yeah, it's
Hydrosia.
yeah, the paladins. Set.
Stun for 8 seconds. One.
I'm so lagged out. I was so lagged out too. It was bad. like like I'd hit an ability and my global cooldown would just be like halfway across the thing already, and then it'd be full again. I'm like, oh my god. I gotta look at that. Because I didn't want to reset mine because, like I said, I want to see where Gentheku was falling out on that stuff. But I can check by the fight. Yeah, I got me at number 2 at 91. Almost 92. That Hunter was pulling 27 because of that. Jesus. Let's see where Gentheku fell out. I mean, I've got to take into account. So my number 1 and number 2. So Slam was my number 1 on that. Deep Wounds was 8, and Cut of Death was number 9. So Cut of Death had a count of 12 right, and almost outdid my Deep Wounds, who had a count of 44.
86.
Execute had 7, and it was number 3.
What's your item level? 70? I'm a
Mine was in 70s. 86 now.
shoot.
So, got hands and were 72, 60. So.
Now look at that, I got a weapon. Why am I not surprised? I got a weapon! Ironically, I didn't have that transmog.
Nice fire that went. So, actually, no, with Thanos. Not out yet. Comes out, he'll be a boss. 60
So they get rid of, for the Legion class hall, did they get rid of the...
60 is pretty good.
I mean,
60s catch up years. Like 100 or 100. Sure.
Well, that's crazy, though. Well, all of that Hunter's damage, too, came from Heart of Thorns, which is probably the hero ability.
it's the basically solo the for the rest.
This is the Iron Eighth Charger.
Sounds like
Said Ironbound Wraith Charger. Time Walking. He was 100% right.
it's for 5,000.
I like that model, man. Same as Nightmare.
And King
Soon. King. No, it's not until December.
Which one accepts the tokens for the 7th Legion service medals?
that one's down to the
I've got like 500 and I just want to see what all is purchasable.
scout. By the same.
The Sandy Knight Saber. Like 500.
550.
It's an expensive one.
That's the Might Knight Saber. The Moon Saber, yeah.
Expensive one. So it's expensive that you can't get.
still have. I have 1,000.
See, it's so funny that the Sandy Night Saber right is like 350, but it looks so plain and honest. Like all honesty, like it just looks ugly. Honestly, I mean, if I was doing this across all my alts, which would probably be best, I mean, I probably could almost buy everything. Because I mean, that alone was what,
Do both at the same
75?
time.
No, it's 65 from that. So I mean, you gotta think that wouldn't be too bad. I'd be able to buy almost anything that's 50 this week. I'm confused on these heirlooms. Yeah, I probably don't have them. Which I don't know if I need more heirlooms for the raw fact that obviously I don't upgrade them.
Except the. Though it's not. Honestly, I spend.
No, I mean everything. I mean I don't mind leveling right now, but obviously I'm still working on buying that stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
So I'll have to run that across like all my alts just for shits and giggles, because then I can buy anything for 50.
the
Which
mount.
yeah, because then I can focus dab on the mount and
I
have them.
think it save up 7,200. So time 20.
Yeah, and with dab it'll be easy to farm, so I should make sure I do that on my emissary.
Just
Speaking of which,
to get.
I actually have a thing for them this time around anyway.
Sorry, yeah.
If I do that across all my alts, and then just have them go for the lower ones. That's what I did for the Brewfest at least. Had Dab focus on the higher ones because obviously I could do more with Dab than the others, and then just doing whatever. Okay. At least, I don't feel bad about my damage. I mean, with the 40%, I mean, so, and obviously it's going to take into account my two pets. So I mean, but even overall, I mean, I didn't do too bad even without them. If I wouldn't have gotten frozen in that one, it wouldn't have dipped my DPS way down. That was like raw punishment right there. It was like, no, you don't need to be able to do this. Yeah, that was like the first boss. And I kept trying to get away from the person with the blue arrow, but it's like then like they just come over to my side and it was like, oh well, lovely, frozen again. And like no one was like cleaving, so I'm just stuck in my ice block until someone breaks it.
Oh, you were.
That freezing
I
boss.
forgot.
What was that name? Late Dark.
Yeah. Oh wait, no.
They did not squish Mardoom like properly at all. I'm like two-shotting mobs out here. For the leveling area, the starting area for demon hunters. like it, like before, like I mean, it wasn't too bad, but like this is definitely not properly scaled in the least. Not gonna lie. Well, even when I was leveling up my mage, hey, level. Let's call it 18. Let's call it 18. Let's round up by two. That's not really rounding up. That's timesing. 98. I should have started it sooner. Is what I should have done. Because I was like, I even asked that too. I was like, oh, what's the? When do I choose? I'm just surprised they didn't just get rid of this as well. But I should probably just go ahead and equip my actual leveling gear. Let's be realistic here, man.
Secret plan I have is complete. What? Secret gear means to mount farm. An extra tune, yeah. Shit,
That's the
that's why I'm sorry. That one
Emerald
specifically.
That's one of my.
Like I'm not even like anywhere near being done with this starting area, and I'm level 10. Because I think what ultimately my end goal will be at some point is just to have a max level of every race. Yeah. No, every race. Every class will happen anyway. I know that.
Right.
Shit down.
Because I already have all the. I mean, I have all classes. I just need to level.
Name all the races.
There's like
Or alliance
20.
or horde or all.
What about dwarf? Okay. What about the?
But I
Base
do have.
races.
I have boy.
And what about Mechanome? What? And then what about a panda? Do you have max level panda?
Have a.
Oh Jesus, no panda. Eh.
Really fast.
Okay, so What else? I do not have max level. My mountain. Oh, I have max.
So you only missed like 2 races.
And then I don't have. Yeah. Those are the main. I have max. Two max. Two max. Is that all this? Oh. Why are they fun? This. Like. The level. The anniversary. Ton of characters. Have you tried Vin?
It's one, yeah. Touched Havoc.
She like.
Yeah.
That. Instead of a. That. Still need. Still got the same. I mean, they mainly just survive. out the
Then I'm not that. Since 2018 BlizzCon.
like they can't be. Team they're not stunned. Stunned. They seen in two so good.
My mom's insane in twos. Yeah. Your mom. I would never do a your mama joke on you, Ree.
So,
Let's say that you
I mean, if you can't make fun of your own mom, you shouldn't make fun of other people's moms.
say.
It's him too.
That's why I'm. That's why I created a demon hunter to level. Like I said, I should have done it before expansion. I even told myself I was like, make sure you get on and do that, and then I didn't.
it adds to the.
The main thing is I just want to make sure all my characters at this point are level 10, so that way they can do whatchamacallit, the Halloween stuff next week. The Halloween stuff next week, so that way they can. Because I've got like 4 years worth of Halloween that I haven't done, so I know there's pets and stuff that I have to buy and anything that makes it cheaper
See,
or easier rather. I think there's toys, pets.
so do you
Creepy crate, you say? I think that one I do have. Yeah, I got the creepy crate. Vermin? I'm just gonna type in vermin.
so it's I,
No, I do not have the vermin.
it can. Okay, so that
That one I might have too. To kill this
that
rare
one's
spawn.
actually really good. Cat.
Yes, I got the feline familiar.
Okay. Smooth.
Ghastly. No.
How about
Is that NAX?
yeah?
Nope. No, no, no. I don't think I have the maggot. Nope, no ghost magnet. I said magnet. Maggot.
Sinister.
Yeah, you got him from whatchamacallit, didn't you? Headless Horseman?
Yeah.
I think I sell them every year.
Right, and those are the
But I think there's toys too, aren't they?
I know there's cases.
Yeah, hold up. Killing a rare spawn.
6 toys.
Yeah, I don't think I have any of them.
Swordsman. Tech. Costume. Costume.
Yeah, I don't have any of the horse stuff.
Yeah, there's 6 toys.
The good thing is, like I said, doing that across all my things, I should be able to get enough tokens to be able to buy everything, no problem. The big one that I don't think I have anything for, is the goddamn Day of the Dead. I always forget that shit because it's like an event for like one day. Which one?
Yeah. What's it called?
Yeah, I think there's a little puppet one or some shit. And I think there might be toys as well.
Yeah, the spy. Stop.
I imagine that's probably just queuing up for PvP.
Yeah, we need.
November 1st. Which I'm off that entire week,
Oh,
so.
it's,
Is it?
yeah, yeah.
Is it? Because I always like miss out on that shit. Probably because
Starts
I'm off all those days, so.
2 days. Yeah. Do you do it?
Because I'd like to. Because I'd like to. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'd like to get my pet collection and all that up. For pets, I'm over 700, but my toy collection is like kind of pathetic. For toys, I have. That is not the toy thing. That is also not the toy thing. I'm at 229. So I'm like 1/3. But it could be better. Let's not be. Let's not lie to ourselves here. I was looking over some of the achievements since I can see them now for like Torghast and shit.
Yeah.
The expansion features. Reach renown level 10. Jesus. There's actually a lot of achievements for Covenants. Like a lot.
Yeah. Actually, those what you do is
The battleground and get the quest or whatnot. That's like enough to complete it, isn't it?
Instantly the to like
How did I just get the achievement to do 100 quests when I've done like 5? I just got the. That was like the other day when I was in the middle of doing like a world quest, right? And it's like I got the achievement for doing 5 world quests. And I was like, I haven't completed it though, so I was like, how did that count? No, I think I'm still working on that because that's a lot.
that was
Yeah, I don't think I'm up that high yet. But it's across all accounts, isn't it? Because I could probably check it right now.
I mean maybe on my
What's the name of the achievement?
actually 10,000.
I could probably just click on questing. like,
Yeah,
it's
it'll, is it 10
yeah.
daily request?
I'm at 3,000 world quests. I've got the 10,000 daily because you got to remember I played Burning Crusade, man. You had to do like so many. Oh my god! If you wanted epic flying, oh my god, the
So
grind
daily
was
request
real.
and the stuff was a stupid.
Yeah, I think I got a good amount there too.
Recent. So I like an ice crown. I just like ice crown.
Well, did you see what it said in the one thing? They said if you're doing tournament dailies or whatnot, they said you might have difficulty completing them because the new questing will cause disruptions in it.
So sick ice crown. It's like
Yeah, it's at least
like
above
I'll
me.
do it.
Is there? Well, so far all my characters haven't had the chance to go to it because they weren't level 1. Well, no. My gnome and my pally dwarf, since they were level 2, it wouldn't even give me the option to go to it. Yeah, I'm because like I said, I want one of every race. So I mean, I've still got to create all the horde. Oh, who joined? Yeah, let's all turn into demons and run through the portal because the Alliance and all that won't mind that. Let's go.
Lions. The
No, Lord Illidan, why did we ever leave your side? Like during that fight, it was so funny. I didn't even like go after the tanks where you control Illidan. I just went straight for the healers. I don't think it let me do it this time. Maybe with this tune, I'll choose the other one than the one I chose last time, which I don't remember who I chose.
on all the only I
Because they don't want to make it too easy, Ree, man. That'd be too easy.
except for
Makes perfect sense. What are you talking about?
yeah, check out.
Well, like, what would you dig up in the undead world, man? They're dead. Like, there shouldn't be anything physically there to dig up. See, that's what they should allow me to have is a legendary fishing pole.
Have a
Really?
fishing article. So the way that is strategy like fish um look up the fishing
I mean, the irony there is like it doesn't really even matter because it's not like you need a fishing pole anyway anymore. It really doesn't change much.
yeah.
It would do. I forget what it would do. Thank you, Ree. Thank you. Wasn't that amazing?
Not but how does this
Well, yeah, but you got to think that like how many. I mean, doing it, you're going to naturally be going around getting exalted. While exploring might mean you have to go out of your way for that one spot that like no one knows where the crap it is, and you have to Google it because, you know.
That's still
But see, exalted will probably happen naturally as you just do whatever. Is what I'm saying.
it's the ultimate. I guess we.
No, I could have sworn I saw Torghast
Layers.
achievements.
Doesn't look
Layers.
black.
They're hidden. That's possible too. You can never rule anything out with Blizzard. They like to hide things behind things. I feel like they slimmed down the quest chains because I feel like I'm just blowing through my Demon Hunter stuff.
It is way.
Because I could have sworn there was like a whole nother floor where I had to take an elevator, and I just did not take an elevator at all. There was no elevator involved. Pardon me. I might not make it. That could be COVID. Because I could have sworn there was a quest for I beam and all that, and like I didn't even. I have I beam my thing, but I never actually like got it. Like,
Didn't do.
yeah, I could have sworn though.
It's kind of get.
Oh my god, I really got knocked off the edge. But I'm being lazy about it. Like I don't even have like half my abilities on my bar right now. That's how I roll. Lazy gaming. Yeah, it looks good, buddy. Yeah. And then I'll be able to go to Tainin Jungle or whatnot and be condemned to there forever. I mean, I went up 6 levels just from doing the quest chain. I mean, that's not too bad. Yeah, I think that's what equivalent to 12 levels. Let's take this Fellbat and get the poop out of here, guys. Oh my god. Now I only need to make like 5 horde and we'll get them to level 10. We'll be square. Let's see. Looks good, buddy. That crusty crown. Look at that. The chum bucket. Yeah.
Big sign, same size as
Let's see. I'm just curious about all the people we're going to see in the mod that are like, you should not be here. The only thing I think would be funnier if like the person that deals like the killing blow to like Sylvanas is Sourfang.
He's like, yes, respect.
I'm telling you, there's going to be a fight where you have to take on Uther, and it's going to be that moment where Arthas like steps forward. I'm telling you, he's going to be a raid boss, and Arthas will become the new.
Boss. Sorry, dude. So if you stand
People will be. Yeah. Sylvanas was good.
definitely
Because I'm telling you, man, Arthas has been in the mob before she broke the machines of death, so you know, and the thing that really like corrupted him. I mean, he was like fighting an evil personality in his mind. I mean, it's only a matter of time before someone like breaks and like you know.
Rock is a good guy, and
No. Ooh.
he's always
Well, you never know. He might have childhood problems.
he did actually.
Uh, what they call their names. But they are unique. Guy that led
Ner'zhul?
no, no. Jalen? Who's the guy fighting this guy's named Red Bull, don't like. But I suppose see how. But like Shara. Shara's bad. Killed her bad. Bad. Sorry. Yo, my bad. Shara. How did Shara be unfriendly? I also. Yeah, she just kind of like scout at. Just, and off. Is it different? It's kind of. I mean,
Which one's considered the traitor? Was it Altreus that they say is the traitor, or is it Kayn Sunfury that they say is the traitor? Oh, okay, then I think that's who I chose last time because Kayn's the one that's emo, right?
Kane is the.
I hope I chose the other one this time. 'Cause I don't think I chose Kayn the last time. Because Kayn's kind of like the one that like is more of like let's just like kill everything, right? But Altreus is like maybe that's not the way to go, and that's why they consider him a traitor. But Kane's like really like super emo about it. Like he's like a whiner. His like attitude is just like meh.
Yeah,
From,
Kane.
damn son, I got like 8 levels from that. I just remember when I did it with my other demon hunter. By the time I was like done with the whole thing, like I was like pretty much in the like in BFA. I didn't have to do anything in like Legion.
Yeah. Basically, you did the Death Knight Soul.
Nice, he doesn't even teleport me to Witchmataw. He straight up teleported me to Kalimdor. He's like, no, Dalaran's not quite ready for your type. You gotta laugh. Even Kagdar like teleports with you to friggin' whatchamacallit. He's just like in the zone. It's like, really? You're just gonna walk through Ogrimmar? Because, you know, a human in Ogrimmar is like so totally, an okay thing. Like they all like he like they whispered me a vision that you must be war chief. It's like, man, then the visions you got were really not good visions. You might want to check the stuff you're smoking. Zul'jin or whatever, or Vol'jin, where he's like, "You saved us." No, man, she's like the problem. Like what spirits were you communicating with?
Well, he was somebody.
I mean, he was also dying. You know, just because you hear spirits, you don't necessarily know who you're contacting either.
The spirit to somebody.
Probably the jailer. Like I said, you got to be careful when you commune with the spirits because like you never know who you're talking with. They can tell you, oh yeah, I'm the nicest person ever. Little do you know that they're trying to corrupt your beehole. It's all fun and games. The next thing you know, you got big old demonic D coming at you. You have a good one, Ree.
That, oh wow, 16. Fast.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, you got to think like technically it's like 2 levels per each. I mean, I went up like
You know what you should do? You when you get a 10 stone, and if you
I mainly just want to do it because then I've got demon hunters on both sides. Ultimately, I need to create the other 5 horde or whatnot. Figure out. I think I'm gonna do an undead warlock. I think because I don't have 2 warlocks.
well, do if
I mean, I've got to create an orc, troll, all of that stuff. So I mean, there'll be plenty to do Exiles Reach. I'll probably do Exiles Reach with all of them just to do it. But I'll get it all done. At least, like I said, at least level 10 so for the Halloween stuff, because then like you do that every day, and it's if it's anything like whatchamacallit was, getting a free level, I'll take that. Especially for what, a 5 minute queue most times. Just need one more demon. We'll take you.
see them up,
Yep, you have a good one, dude. Oh, I think someone's at the door. you say snow up the stairs? So wait, did he say he was done when he decided he was done? So, so I don't understand what happened then. I'm Batman. Batman, 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 Batman. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and call it here for the day. Thank you so much for coming and watching. What are you doing?
Just checking. It's
Make sure to hit that follow button so you can see the next time I go live. Have a good night and stay safe. Toe's not broken.